Guys, what's up? It's Dave, Mr. White LS1. Thanks for joining me today in the new CarburetorSuck.com garage. So there ain't no cars up in here. Their stuff's all parked on the side, so that's all good. But I do have this engine in here that we're going to be getting going on. Probably in, I don't know, a video or two from now. I'll get into it. Maybe this weekend I'll get into it. I don't know. Just depends. Depends on what the weather's like. If it's like really hot, then I might just chill out in the garage and work on that. And then I got this up here. I still need to do some improvements to my shifters, and I will, but my pressure sprayer, I'm going to give it a go on this sucker and hopefully be able to clean it up. So yeah, so I'm gonna run this sucker today. I'm gonna blast down that frame and see if I can, I don't know, see if it cleans it up. I mean, there's a lot of like flaky paint on it, and I think most of that's just from rust, but there is a lot of grease up towards the front, so I'm just gonna blast the crap out of it and then start working on it, and then I'll clean it up a little bit and just, you know, throw just a quick spray paint on it just to make sure that it's all good. First I gotta finish up cutting a little vinyl here for the wife. She wants some decorations in the house, but it's gonna say but first coffee, so I got some stuff going here. So I'm going to get on this, and then I'm going to set up the GoPros on the frame, and I'll test out this Troy-built 2800 and see if it is worth the $269 that I paid for it. I figured it was on sale. There ain't no warranty, but I don't know. I would imagine when it says returned, cleaned and lubed, they probably let it sit for a month or two, and then they tried to start it and it wouldn't start, so then they took it back. So we all know how to solve that. Alright guys, so this thing's working pretty good. It like pretty much blasted all the grease. I mean, I still got to get some areas. It's a little dark out here, so I might have to go over it again, but it pretty much had a lot of grease around the bottom. It blasted that off. Like I said, I'll have to go over it again, but you can see the frame. It's pretty much just down to rust. There's a little bit of that paint left on, but anything that was flaking, it mostly got off. And this is like, I think that undercoat stuff, it will blast it off, but you have to sit here for quite a while. I might, I don't know how far I want to get into it, might flip it over the frame and blast the underside just to make sure. But you can see the difference here where I got it. I mean, it's just, you know, it's that, and then over here you can see it's all greasy. And then compared to this side, it was the same way. Sorry, let me back out a little bit. Anyways, this side was the same way, and I just blasted it off. I'm never gonna clean apart again by hand. I'm gonna use this freaking thing. I'm gonna blast the transmission and everything. So anyways, I just really gotta finish up this side. Look, this cross member was pretty greasy. There's still a little bit on it, but like I said, I'll hit it up again. But you can see over here just like kind of how bad it was. And yeah, so I don't know, it's worth it. Worth it to me. A lot of elbow grease saved. So I'm gonna blast this stuff off here and probably finish up for the night, and then probably hit it again this weekend. Just anything I'm missing, but I just want to kind of give it an initial go. And I gotta say, for $269, this thing's working pretty good, and it starts like on one pull. You just barely pull it and boom, right up. So That is all. I'm gonna get back on this sucker. I'll give you a walk around when we're all done. More rain. It's supposed to stop this morning, but it keeps going. But it's beautiful out here. Alright guys, it's a little dark, a little windy. Well, not that dark, but anyway, I just want to show you the frame here. Came out pretty good. It got most of the dirt. I swept up like 2 big giant like dust pans full of dirt. And I got the rear end pretty good. I missed a couple spots, but I think it did well. Took a lot of that grease off of there and off of the frame, and did a really good job in here. There was a lot of grease. Over here there's a little bit I still got to get, but for the most part I think it made a big difference doing that. And like I said, that was a pretty good investment. So that is good. So now I just have to figure out what I'm going to do. Am I gonna cut and move? Am I gonna just move? Am I gonna leave it long? I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. No, I'm up in the air about it. I really am. But I don't know. I'll figure it out. Let's go see what kind of parts came today. Right, so I got everything off this engine the other day, so it's getting ready to go back together. I got all of the little pins except for one. I don't know what happened, why I didn't have that, so I made a Summit order and got a couple parts. So let me open this up. I'll show you what we got here. Alright, so I went with this tank here. This is just basically an 87 K5 tank. So fuel injection, or 88, wait, 87? Yeah, 87 they switched. So 87 or 88 tank. But anyways, and then I'm going to use just a regular cinder, and I'm going to put a high pressure pump down in there. And I just didn't order that at this time because I'm just going to be doing mock-up with it right now, so it don't really matter. And I know these sit a little low. They can. I'm going to try to pull it up a little bit. I'm going to get it pretty close to the rear axle, so then that way, yeah, I mean, it'll be fine. I'm not really worried about it. I'm going to, put some nice skid plates around it, so we should be in good shape. And then what I did, I got I got some shackle flips, and these are super lift ones. I did some research. They're made in the US of A. At least that's what it says. So I went ahead and went with them. They were pretty decent price. They were $132. It looks like $132. So, and they come with hardware. So it's grade 5. Should be fine. And then these are grade 8 bolts for the spring or the shackle or whatnot. So that's really it. So a pretty decent piece. It's all 1/4 inch and got nice paint on it, and I don't know. I don't think it's going nowhere. You know what I mean? So that is it. So then this weekend I can work on moving my springs forward, figuring out where I want to locate them, and then hack the frame off and build a flatbed, I guess. I think that's the direction I'm going. So I can't really use that bed, so I kind of like the look of a flatbed. If I make a nice looking flatbed, I think it'll be alright, and then I can, I think I'll be happy with that. That's all. So this weekend I'm gonna get going pretty hard, get everything going. So I guess I'll wrap up this video here. I appreciate you guys rolling with me. We'll get into this engine coming up here pretty soon. Probably get to it on the weekend a little bit. I might spend a little time out here on the weekend working on it, get it going, get them heads on, and get everything going. I still got to get that plug from the machine shop, so I'll get in contact with them and we'll get these shackle flips on, and I think it's gonna work out. So you guys take care. Until next time, see you.